this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. And up popped a little beaver. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Oh, we haven't done peekaboo in ages, have we? We have William Beaver joining us, we have a Polly Reindeer joining us, and somewhere around, oh, here he is, pestering Barnaby. Good morning, Fizzy Elephant, and good morning, Barnaby. I'm sorry about the intrusion there. Right then, let's go and begin things by eating my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Yum, very, very, very tasty. Let's go down to the love garden, and I'll let you know who it is that we're joining, adding to it today. And then I'm going to be going over to the Funland, where we're going to be playing our brand new minigame, which we have spent the last couple episodes building. It's now 100% ready, and hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun playing it. But first, to the love garden, I am going to be adding Grace. And the reason I'm adding Grace is because she 3D printed a Stampy cat head. And you can see that she used the yellow plastic, and she made some ears and stuff as well. And then she colored on the rest of my face, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for doing that, Grace, and welcome to my love garden. All right then, Barnaby, I'm going to go and drop you off over at the doghouse. Duncan and Mittens will be joining us and being our audience for the minigame, and the minigame has a name. So I've decided to call it, okay, it's a bit weird when I just say it in a sentence, but it's called A Blast, because it's all about explosions, and like they go like, you know, it's like a blast, like an explosive blast, and like when you're playing it, we're hopefully going to be having a blast. Okay, stop cringing and sighing. I know it's a bad pun name, but hey, it's not the first time I've given one of my minigames a bad pun name like that. And hey, there's probably some that are worse than a blast. So hopefully we will have a blast playing it. We had a bit of a blast in the last episode when testing it. So hopefully we're going to be a little bit safer this time. Yeah, anyway, Mittens, you can stand up and you can join us as well. We can plunge ourselves into the water here, and then plunge ourselves into the water under my house to go to the secret base, so we can use my but their teleporter to get us right to where we need to be in order to begin playing the game. There are one or two little changes we've made to the game since the last episode. Nothing major. I was actually amazed that we're able to pretty much get the entire thing built in just 2 episodes, because it's a bit of a weird, kind of complicated, kind of a bit ugly minigame with just bits all over the place. Like, it's not like a simpler arena, so I'm kind of quite proud that we're able to get it done so quick. But now we can enjoy playing it. So let's go and press the button, and in no time at all, we will be over at the Funland. Okay, then I should be just about there now, and it's a pretty short walk over to where the game is. So the main changes that I made is we made the big obsidian pit much bigger, because last time when we tested it, the explosion was fine, and it blew up the cobblestone, which it was meant to blow up. It also, though, happened to blow up just kind of like all of the walls and the floor in the area. So this is now much, much deeper. I also added a bit of a wall along here. If you remember, those used to be 2 blocks of glass. I changed that to wall because otherwise you could watch the TNT going past from here and then just go in and press the button, which is cheating. You have to be able to go up to the top of the tower to be able to see it. So this way, there won't be any cheating. So, right, Duncan, you can, I mean, if you want to put your head in the wall, you can put your head in the wall. I mean, that doesn't seem to be a great way to watch things. Mitten seems to know where it's at, but hey, if that's what you want to do, Duncan, then that's what you can do. So right then, let's go and play the first game. If you haven't seen the last few episodes, I can kind of explain a little bit how it goes. And Polly, thank you so much for volunteering. You didn't even know you did, but you did. Polly, you can be my first opponent. So there's a chest over on your side down there, which should have a flame bow in. So basically, if you shoot the minecart and the TNT with the flame the flame bow, not very easy to say, but yeah, if you shoot the TNT, it basically blows it up rather than just destroying the minecart. So you have one kind of last chance to stop it blowing up your base if you're able to shoot it. But Polly looks ready. She's jumping up and down and eager, so I can just about reach the lever. There we go. The lever has been pulled, Polly. You can go up to your tower and we can begin the game. There's no real rush to start the game. Like, the game is always going to start quite slow, because you're always just going to be waiting for the first minecart to come out. But then once like 1 or 2 start coming out, they're going to keep coming out really fast. So basically, brief summary of the game in case you want a reminder. The TNT and a minecart's going to come out from there. When it reaches that point down there, we want to press a button which will send the minecart to the other person's side. Once 3 blocks of TNT have got to the other person's base, then that is going to basically blow up a lever which is down under the cobblestone, and then it will make a ding noise from a note block, and it will also shoot out a couple blocks blocks down there just to show the color of the player that won. And oh, I almost didn't even notice that. Imagine if that one just got past, I didn't notice. And whoa! See what I mean? None come along for ages, and then suddenly 2 come across, and they are back to back. And oh, there's another one. That was 3 in a row. If I'm able to get all 3 of them over to Polly's side, I will win. That could just be an outright win altogether. How weird is that? It's completely random. None came out for ages, and now they all come out together. The thing you really need to be careful with, though, is every time you press the button, you have a chance to give the other player an arrow. So it will either give them an arrow or a carrot. You're always hoping to get an arrow instead of a carrot, because the carrot's pretty much useful apart from a snack in the middle of the game. But the arrow is what you can use to shoot the minecart when it gets to there to try and blow it up, basically to stop it falling down. It's kind of just like the last minute chance. So look, we had 3 really close together, then a big gap, and oh, then another couple coming close. I think by the time these 5 have dropped down, we are definitely going to have a winner, unless someone is able to get lots of good shots with the arrow, which is unlikely just because of how close they are. No, okay, I think I might go down. So you don't want to be the person who presses the button too early, because otherwise you're just going to give them an arrow, then they're going to press it afterwards. But there's 3 so close together. I think I might just stay down here. No, Polly's pressed it. I got a carrot. I did not want a carrot, but I got a carrot. So the other good thing about this is you can see how often the other person has pressed the button. So I can see that Polly's pressed the button 3 times, because I have 3 carrots. So hopefully I've just given Polly 3 carrots as well and haven't given her too many arrows. But let's see what's going on. I know. Okay. Looks like there might be one kind of just in that position. And oh no, Polly just pressed it. That is bad, because it looked like there was one just kind of sitting there waiting to be dropped down. And I think Polly might have ended up getting that one. I really want an arrow. I really want an arrow, because I'm almost certain there's going to be some TNT going down my side right now. But they keep coming. They keep on coming down. And there hasn't been a winner yet. But oh, I got an arrow. I got an arrow. That's absolutely amazing. Right, let's go up here with the arrow, and let's try and stop one of the TNT from blowing up. Oh, I can get it. I can shoot it straight away. And there we go. I was able to blow it up. So I was able to just about save myself. But the TNT is coming like crazy now. This is absolutely unbelievable. The good thing about this game is it does keep track of who won first. It doesn't matter if you're watching once someone won. It will be able to kind of work out exactly who was able to win. Polly, by the looks of things, is able to get a lot of arrows, because there's a lot of explosions there, and I don't know whether those explosions were ones from where it dropped down. Let me just have a quick check. No one has won yet, which means 3 TNT haven't dropped down to anyone's side. Nothing's popped up on my side for a while. Yeah, I haven't got any more arrows or anything at all. That one's about to go, though. That one's about to go. I think Polly was just about ahead of me, but if I press the button, I might be able to block hers, and then it might end up getting to my side. I think that was an explosion on my side there. No, another one's about to drop down. Okay, I've got 1 bit of cobblestone. I don't know, but there's 2 going down. There's 2 going down. This is bad. This is bad. If I haven't beat Polly before, then I'm going to end up losing. I need an arrow. Polly, press the button. Press the button. I need an arrow. There's nothing else I can do. I might as well just keep pressing it and try and send them to her side, but I need an arrow. Polly, keep pressing the button. There's no reason she would actually do that. But oh no, is that me lost? Oh, really? Really? Oh, I could have turned the game off, or these are going to keep coming. Really? That timing was unbelievable. Polly, you gave me an arrow just after you beat me. It was basically the same time. You beat me, Polly, and then you gave me the arrow that I needed so much. Oh, to be fair, I don't think it would have mattered, because it looks like they're still dropping down on my side. Anyway, oh no, then I get another arrow. Why did I get so many carrots? That game was so much fun, though. So right then, let me go up to the top and clear out any other minecarts that might be still loitering around there. And then we can go and have, we can have Fizzy going up against William. As we can see, there was a bit of a backlog of these minecart TNTs. So let's go and grab these, not to waste them, because otherwise they're going to drop down and blow up. So let's go and grab these. We can put them back down inside of the game, and then we can have Fizzy going up against William. Okay, let me just go and fight the tie to get on the top of it. I probably shouldn't have dropped down. I probably should have just walked along the glass like Fizzy was. That would have made a whole load more sense. Let's just check though, because that was a lot. Like, there was a really big gap with none coming, and then once they started, they just didn't stop, did they? They were just coming so thick and fast. It was unbelievable. But yeah, let's go and throw a few more into here, so we don't end up running out. Fizzy, I guess you can go on the yellow side, seeing as you got the kind of yellow goldy armor. William, you can go on the other side. We need to give them our bows. So Polly, if you give your bow to Fizzy. I'll give mine to William down. Oh, William's already got one. Okay, William's passing his to Fizzy. There's yours there, William. Make sure you got no arrows on you already. All I need to do now is basically reset the game, because 3 minecarts drop down. You need to have the lever down here, which is going to be switched on, and then just 2 blocks of cobblestone above it. I didn't actually check to see how many I was able to destroy on this side. I didn't destroy any. Unless someone has reset the game already, I wasn't able to destroy any. That's embarrassing. It wasn't even close. Polly destroyed me. Anyway, guys, get into position. I'm going to pull the lever in 3, 2, 1, and go, go, go. The game has begun, which means the minecarts are going to be beginning to drop down. I kind of want a good place to be able to watch the action. Do I have any? Yeah, let's go and make a ladder. Let's go and make a little temporary viewing perch, just so I can go and see everything that's going on. I need to be very careful with what I say, though, because I don't want to kind of give away too much what's going on. Because I don't want to say like, oh, there's one getting towards the end now, because otherwise everyone can kind of just listen to what I'm saying and be able to win that way. But tell you what, let's just go and build a little temporary tower, which I can build up here like this. And tell you what, Polly, if I throw down some ladders to you, you can build up the ladders after me so you can get up, and then we can go and watch the game together up here without getting in anyone else's way. Oh, this is the perfect place to view the game. Let's just build this out a little bit further, just so we don't end up accidentally falling down, and then we can go and start watching the action to see what's going on. Having a little bit of trouble there, Polly. Right then, so as we can see, we have the first 2 bits of TNT making their way down. Look at Fizzy's strategy. So that's actually really smart. Fizzy's like, he was kind of staying just poking out on the ladder, because there was a few times in that round where I wanted to get down as fast as I can, but Polly was just already on the ladder. But you could stay just right on top of the ladder and like crouching, and then just uncrouch to drop down, so you'll be able to get down really, really fast. Would be a good strategy. Something else to bear in mind as well is that there is a slight delay from when you press the button to when the block actually goes and gets lifted up. And it's not a big delay, and it's the same delay on both sides, but it's probably about half a second or so. So you do kind of want to be pressing the button a little bit earlier than you might otherwise think. But I always find that the minecarts seem to move along slower than people think. Like, you see it getting close, but they take quite a while, like, until they drop over the edge. But it looks like this has been a great start so far by William. I guess I can say that without giving anything away. We do have 2 minecarts going down, but they're nowhere near close, so that's not too much of a giveaway. So the big question is going to be now is how many arrows has Fizzy got? Because there is a little bit of luck in terms of how many arrows you get. There's always a higher chance that you're going to get a carrot rather than getting an arrow. So that is something to bear in mind. Like, if you do end up getting loads and loads of carrots, that does not mean that you're getting really unlucky. It's just kind of the way that the game works. But William seems to be doing really well. And oh no, Fizzy's showing all of his carrots. I think he's like me at the end, just saying, please, just please, someone give me an arrow. That's all I need. But I think he's just showing off. To be fair, William loves eating carrots so much that he's probably going to be happy. But that was a nice one there by Fizzy. He was able to get the block lifted up first, and that's going to be sending them down to that side. William definitely has the advantage so far by how many have dropped down, but that is going to be almost definitely 1-4 for Fizzy, unless, as we said, William has an arrow. If he has an arrow, he might have a chance to make a last-minute save, but we're not entirely sure. William definitely has the advantage. There's 2 blocks still left for William, and there's only the lever left now for Fizzy. So basically, if one more bit of TNT drops down, then William's going to be the winner. And as you can see, Polly's getting really excited. Another strategy as well, by the way, is if you press the button, it does stop the water. And whoa, what a shot by William. William was able to shoot it and take it out. That was amazing. But yeah, when you press the button, it does also stop the water for a second. So you can kind of slow it down moving. But of course, there is a chance of giving it to the other person. But oh no, it has dropped down. That is the end of the game there. And William was the winner in a rather dominant fashion. That was a pretty incredible round there by William. He did amazing. And Tell me about it, Fizzy. Tell me about it. It was the exact same for me. Fizzy isn't very happy with how many carrots he got in that round. So we've only had dominant games. Polly absolutely destroyed me, and then William absolutely destroyed Fizzy. So I think we definitely know that William and Fizzy are the best two players of the game. But who is going to be better out of them? That is what we're going to find out now in the grand final. So if you guys want to go and pick whichever side you want to go on, I'm going to go and try and cover up all of these these minecarts and TNT. You know, I think I might just drop down here, go and reset the game, and then climb up the ladder on the other side, just because it's so slow going across in the water. Fizzy, make sure you give your bow to who needs it? Polly. Polly's going to need it, and I'm just going to go and reset the game. It's really, really fast to reset. The only thing I'd say is I'd recommend that if you do build the game yourself, save the game just before you start playing it, and then you don't need to reset it at all. You won't lose all of your minecarts or anything. Basically, you can kind of just keep reloading the same save to be able to keep playing again and again and again, rather than having to make a million minecarts with TNT, because otherwise you're going to completely run out of all of your iron and all of your TNT. Right then, let me go up to the top here. We can go and replenish the stocks inside of there, and then I'm going to go straight back up to my viewing perch, and we can see who's going to be the Blast champion. It's a really weird mini. I might just call the minigame Blast, maybe, rather than a blast. It's just really weird to say. It sounds good when you say, you know, we're having a blast or whatever, but yeah, it's a bit weird to say. The minigame called a blast is a little bit odd. Maybe I'll just call it Blast is a good name anyway. Right then, I hope you're all in position. I hope you have your arrows, because the final is going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's just begin, because we don't really need a countdown. It doesn't matter, because no matter what, you're going to have to be waiting around for ages for the first minecart to be making its way down. It doesn't really need a big dramatic countdown. Like, I could start the game and everyone could go for a cup of tea and then come back and probably still have time, because the first minecart would have made there. But you can't relax though, because you might have ages where, you know, none drop down, as we saw with the first game, but then suddenly all at once you get a whole bunch of them coming out. So just like with the carrots and the arrows, there's a much higher chance for the dirt to come out, which basically means nothing compared to the minecart. So that's why you do see these big gaps, and whenever they get grouped up like this, it's just completely random. So it looks like we have 2 coming out back to back, and then 1 more coming out afterwards. So if someone's able to do really well and send all 3 of these down, someone could win outright with just these. And when they're really close together, especially at the beginning, because we know none of the players have any arrows to start with, it means that it's very difficult to have a chance to shoot it, because you'd need to have them press the button, you get the arrow, and then climb the tower after getting the arrow and then shoot it before it's had the time to get there. It's possible, just because of how slow the minecarts make their way along there. It is possible, but it's not necessarily easy, and they're both being really careful. Look, they both stayed up. It looks like Polly dropped down first, so as long as she presses the button straight away, she's probably going to press the button first, but she might not get the timing right, because sometimes you don't want to press it first. And I don't really want to mention what's happening here, because I don't want to let them know who was able to get it going to whose side. All I can say was that was really okay. They can both see again now. They just piled up on top of each other. You basically pressed it at almost the exact same time, and it just kind of piled the TNT on top of each other, and then it didn't go either directions. But now it looks like there's a few going back and forth. There's at least 1 minecart going to each different direction, but because they've had to battle so back and forth and press the button so many times, there's a good chance that one of them has an arrow. I mean, they might just have a load of carrots. And oh, William does. William has an arrow, and that was an amazing shot. Zero hesitation. He just took that one out straight away. But now we have the trio. We have 3 blocks of TNT, and I saw Polly just poked her head up for a second and was like, "Oop, I better get back down." As all 3 were going across, and oh, that's 1 drop down there on Polly's side. I believe so far that's the first one to drop. They've really been very open with just pressing the button loads, and I think they're just risking giving arrows to the other players. But I think it's backfiring a little bit for Polly, because William has been getting so many arrows throughout this game so far. Every single one that's gone to his side, he's been able to shoot. And it looks like Polly has an arrow here as well. So she's going to have a chance to go and take out some of these ones that are going down to her side. The thing is, though, because they're in the water, it doesn't do a chain reaction. It basically will only stop one of them. So there's not like a chance to shoot one and then like get rid of that whole group. You have to shoot every single one individually. Have you seen how many arrows these guys have been getting, Fizzy? It's outrageous. We could have started a carrot farm with all of the carrots that we got, and they could start an arrow farm. I guess is the way to put it. Oh, should really watch the game. Oh, look at that. There's one right on the edge there for Polly. She doesn't have any arrows, though. If she had an arrow, there's no way she wouldn't have shot that one. So that one is going to drop, and that one is definitely going to blow up. She is okay for now, though. She's got one more chance left. If one more drops down on Polly's side, though, then that is going to be William being the champion. Looks like so far William's been doing okay, and he's still got all of his cobblestone, but there are a few going in his direction, but he's got another arrow. Where is he getting all of these from? He has had so many arrows this game. Polly, you have been doing so good sending the minecarts to his side, but he has just been taking out every single one. It has been so difficult for Polly, and I don't know if he's got any more arrows on him. He was holding, he's got plenty of carrots too. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's only getting arrows, but he has been able to, oh, he missed the shot. He missed the shot. He has another one, but that's really important because there is another one about to follow. But wait a minute. It's not important because one dropped down on Polly's side, which means William is going to be the blast champion. Right, let's go and turn this off very quickly because otherwise the TNT is going to be continuing to rain down from above. So that means that William is going to be the champion, but I'm not satisfied with that. I don't just want to know who's going to be in first and second place. I want to know who's going to be in third and fourth place. And by that, I mean I want to play the game again because I only got to play it once and it was really fun. So Fizzy, we are going to have to go at it again. The unlucky characters are going to have to face off against each other to see who is going to be able to win between us. So William is undoubtedly the champion overall, and basically I and Fizzy are going to have to go and see who's going to be third and fourth. Who's going to be the least shameful loser, I guess. I mean, there's no shame in losing. There is a lot of luck, I guess, with the carrots. Polly, could you do me a favor? Could you go and grab these minecarts with TNT and grab some more from the chest as well? And could you just throw them into the chest at the top there? So the very top chest at the top. If you just go and throw a whole load of them into there, and while Polly does that, I'll go and set up the game down here. And this is just going to be the one to see who's going to be in the final place. And there's a lever back down there. Has it been pulled back? I'm not sure if it has or not. I think someone started trying to reset it. Right. I think this is the game all reset now. So once again, 2 blocks of cobblestone and then the final all-important lever. And look at that. I got my bow. That's kind of lucky, actually, because I kind of forgot about the bow a little bit. So someone left that there for me. Right. I also need to make sure I've got no arrows on me because otherwise that's going to be cheating. Fizzy, you do the same on the other side and make sure you have your bow, though. And right then, let's see how many carrots. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw my carrots inside of here. Then at the end of the game, we can compare how many carrots we have left. So don't eat any of your carrots, Fizzy. We'll see who ends up with the most carrots at the end. Right then, the final game is all set up and ready to go. So I have pulled the lever now. Fizzy, just at some point make your way to the top of the tower from wherever you are, and we can go and see. Oh, Fizzy is already up here watching. And so I say that we've had. Oh, look at this. So immediately, that's 2 coming out straight away, back to back. Are we going to get another one? No. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a gap between these first 2. But it means we're going to have the very exciting beginning and then quite a big gap before any more come out. So the first big battle is going to be for these first 2. So this is going to be hugely important, especially at the beginning. Because none of us have any arrows yet, there's a much higher chance that these ones are going to end up dropping down just because there's really not much we can do to defend, seeing as we don't have any arrows. So these are probably going to be like the most important 2 of the game, even though we're not going to be able to win. And look, and then another pair. They're all coming out in pairs. They've all made friends. They're all holding hands as they as they go and make their way towards the end. And then once again, another big gap for a bit. So I think, okay, let's loiter on the ladder for a little bit. I don't want her to end up pressing it too early, but I think I'm going to go down. And oh, Fizzy pressed that way too early. I think Fizzy thought they were going to get there quicker. As I said, it does always kind of surprise people just how slow they do actually move along. Luckily for Fizzy, though, is no harm done because I only ended up getting a carrot from it anyway, so it didn't actually help me out at all. But it looks like I got one of them went to Fizzy's side. I can't say, oh no, and one went to my side. So I think we're split. I think we had one going either way. But did I get any arrows? I did not. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. I did not get any arrows. So that's nothing to defend for me. I have no idea whether Fizzy was able to get any arrows on his side, because he might be able to shoot the one going for his side, assuming that he did get an arrow. Hopefully he didn't, because then we're going to be in kind of an equal place at the moment. They are kind of coming thick and fast at the moment. After the big gap, there were a lot of them going, but there we go. That was an arrow for me. So let me go and do a few quick presses, and oh no, that wasn't a good sound. I think that was an explosion on my side there. Are any coming down to my side? It looks like none are dropping down to my side at the moment. But basically, I have one safety one. As long as I don't miss the shot, and I'm going to definitely take my time, so I hopefully don't miss the shot, especially after I saw it happening on William's side. So as long as I don't miss the shot, I should have like one safety go to make sure that I can at least destroy one of them. Of course, there's a good chance that Fizzy has some as well, and I think he just sent the next one going towards me, because there was one just sitting there, and I think, okay, oh, here's one. Okay, don't miss the shot. Do not miss the shot. Don't take your time. Take your time. And yes! Okay, for a second I thought I didn't blow it up then, but I was able to do it. I've only got one bit of cobblestone left down there right now, and I can't see how well things are going on Fizzy's side, but I know that, he's got at least some there. And oh no, there's another one going on my side. Oh no, and I don't have any arrows. I'm going to be down to just my lever. I'm so in a dangerous position here. I'm going to be down so it's just my lever sitting there, and I have no arrows. Yes, I got an arrow. I go, let's see if I can stop that one. Let's see if I can stop. Am I going to be able to get to it in time? Oh no, it's dropped down already. It's already dropped down. Oh no, that is bad. And no, Fizzy's won. Fizzy's one that there's more drop down on this side. Oh no, I had an arrow as well. I am the absolute loser. I am bottom of the pack. I am place number 4 out of 4 players. I lost. Let's see how things were going on Fizzy's side though. What did we end up with down here? He's still here. I mean, it wasn't even close again. I'm just awful. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. But I still had a blast. Even though I lost, I still had a blast. And GG Fizzy. How many carrots did you have then? Go on, let's see. Of course, I might have pressed the button more than you. So I ended up with seven carrots, Fizzy. Do you want to throw me the carrots you had? And he had, well, it looks relatively even actually, to be fair. And the thing is, I did have an arrow, I just didn't shoot it. And Fizzy had 6 carrots, so pretty equal on the carrot front at the end of the game. But the final rankings are Polly in first place, William in second. Oh, no, right. No, who won? William won. Who won? I can't remember who won. It feels like so long ago. Who won the game? William, nod if you won the game. Did you win the game? Did you win the game? You did? You did. Okay. I almost gave credit to Polly then. Luckily, last minute, I realized. And oh, look, I think we blew one of the torches off this game here. Look at that. There's supposed to be a torch up there. That is a big explosion. Anyway, so William was the winner. Polly was in second place. I was in third place. And Fizzy was only joking, Fizzy. Fizzy was in third place. And I was in last place. I lost. I can hold my hands up. I lost. But that was a whole load of fun. I did genuinely have a blast playing it. And at some point in the future, in my Stampy's Funland series, we will come back here and we will play the game again. And I will try and redeem myself and do better than my horrifying performance that I did this time. Sadly, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll be over back in my town building something new in the next episode. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!